SSG last week. Now going into a game 5, look to pull off another upset, but it's SSG that currently have the lead.
So many game 5s, and game 5s you wouldn't expect, right? You wouldn't expect a Space Station versus Sentinels to go to game 5. You wouldn't expect an Optic Gaming versus Complexity to go to game 5, but so many of these teams are so practiced. They put so much work in. You constantly see Noob streaming and putting that work in, and just you hear the communication between the team. You know, Ashes as the coach, just doing great things, and that work is gonna pay off. You see, of course, it's an online event. It's obviously understandable, but Plexi looking like a really solid roster, and this Space Station roster find themselves in a game 5 versus Sentinels. They're gonna look to try and stop. My gosh, the movement on a bound, my word. Ends up getting the trade at least. 20-20 now, tied up.
So far in this tournament, this must be the first slow game that we've seen Sparty have. 1 in 5 right now, just 1 assist. Normally he's the one that's, as Garrett likes to put it, the tip of the spear. He's the one where that offense really comes from. But as of right now, everybody on Sentinel stepping up. Boo Boo Doo Boo having one hell of a game, 8-4 in the early side, and a 2-kill advantage here for Sentinels. SSG needs to respond, but as Sentinels have spawning players coming up from the UTO side, looks to isolate at least one player over toward the backyard side. Looks like it's exactly what's gonna do, but Legend finds the escape route, ends up getting out. The fastest Spartan on the map right now. Finally, they take down Legend, but it wasn't easy.
Yeah, great job by Sparty, though, to understand that route's happening, right? And kind of go back towards car side to make sure to clean up that kill. Legend could have been a really big thorn in the side of Sentinels, but because they take him out, they can kind of move freely around the map, and you see that happening right here. Sparty in literally the bottom front side of courtyard of yellow, and he's gonna end up going down because of poor positioning. But basically, they're able to get Legend again, so it's just that fight for top center that's constantly happening here, and a lot of individual kills that you see as well. It's a lot of staggered 1v1s.
Ooh. Legend wins his 1v1. And apparently Stellar was able to take down Majin Boo Boo. 3 down goes Sentinels. 1 more player left. Eco trying to sniff him out. It's going to be Sparty that eventually goes down. And you said it was a fight over toward the mid map. Well, now it's SSG in the driver's seat. Now it's them that are controlling the 50%.
Boo Boo, like you said before, having an incredible game here. 11-7. It's been a factor for me for, I would say, this entire series. Legend, the factor on the other end of things, though, for Space Station Gaming. 34-32 now. SSG leading by 2.
Now makes his way over toward Legend. They're gonna work a little 1-2 combo of Batman and Robin, if you will. Clearing out the red side is their first goal. Task 1 complete. Now avoid some nades. That's task 2, because they're coming at both Legend and Bound. I see an assist on the screen. Does that mean Stellar's coming from the pinch over toward the other side? SSG have completely cleared out this entire red side of the map as they look to address P side and literally sending Sentinels spawning toward the opposite.
Yeah, Boo Boo's playing a really important role here, though, and you see all of the Sentinels back up, but they don't have information on Boo Boo. But they do get that first initial kill, which is going to open things up for SSG to push in. And now it's up to Sentinels to kind of try and do their best to minimize the damage. Bound gets a kill on the kill feed, so this is really bad for the side of Sentinels here. SSG are on the attack.
Nearing victory.
40-33. Just 7 kills separating the 2. Overshield about to come up, and Stellar wants hands on it. He also wants to get his hands on Boo Boo Doo Boo as well. Both players end up going down. That means Overshield is still on the ground, and it won't be popped by Eco either. Sparty is fighting his way out. It is him versus the world right now. And with all of that being a distraction for Sentinels to be allowed to grab a hold of Overshield, you may be down by 6 kills right now, Sentinels, in an elimination game 5. But that is huge momentum, and maybe, just maybe, a bigger backsmack out of Bound.
Yeah, it's just a little too late, right? I mean, it's still definitely possible for Sentinels to come back in this game, but unfortunately, with that Overshield, they gave up a little bit too much in terms of the death category. And those trades are all SSG need, as they're 5 away now from closing out this game number 5.
Now pushing over toward the car side. Working with Legend from P to car. They have dominated the map control here. And as a player that might be stuck over towards Fridge, he breaks out. now Legend goes to challenge him. Almost looked like a 1v1, but turns into a 1v2 so quick. Sparty covering his teammates back. But they only have 3 lives to work with. 3 players now pushing up towards P. This could be the final push for Sentinels, or maybe the start to a miraculous comeback by the boys in red. Bound takes the low ground. Legend off the screen was able to take down Falcon, and now Legend frees up the other side. Bound's able to push forward, gets himself yet another kill, and looks like Legend gonna be the one to end that one. 16 kills out of Legend, 16 kills out of Bound, and LeBound is here. Welcome to the HCS Year 3.
Wow, a phenomenal job by Space Station Gaming there in the winners finals. It'll be them moving on to the grand finals now to wait it out. And Sentinels, they are not done. They have another chance here. They're gonna go to the lower finals and play their match, but SSG looking extremely good. That reverse sweep is something we called, especially out of that great performance on Recharge, bringing that game back 50 to 47.